1 to 50 experience by putting things, doing missions. You can also do PvP and get experience through that way. You can also craft and get experience that way, so you've got multiple ways to sort of level up. You also have a license system for the game. Now the license system allows you to define your character even more, so character progression is done through there, so you can build up your combat experience, or you can build up your mining experience. So if you want to be a crafter, you want to be a miner, you can go through that route. If you want to be a combat pilot, you can go down that route. Then that further defines down into what kind of craft you want to fly. So if you want to do heavy fighters, so you want to be a huge battle tank, massive armour, slow manoeuvrability but a good weapon loadout, you can go down that route. And then further beyond that, you can actually define what kind of weapons you can use as well. So it's kind of like a talent tree. We're redoing what we've currently got and making it more definable and more accessible for a character who wants to create a specific role.
What those icons do?
So we'll go through icons. So we essentially have like details on your pilots, all your stats and things. A lot of people like to know what all that information it kills, and all this information can actually be churned out into websites as well. So you've got full plans for like player kills and stuff. In fact, we're actually tracking that our friends and family at the moment, so people can actually track their PvP kills and stuff like that. It also gives you all the information about all your achievements or the medals you've got, details on the licenses you have. And further it goes down into all these details about players' lives and about the characters. We also have loadouts for your ships, so you can actually see what kind of items you've got. We've got everything here at the moment. So what I can do is my inventory is full. I can actually equip it with items. This then allows me to further refine my ship down. So all the items have their own stats, so you'll be able to have higher fire rates, you have different kind of ammos, different kinds of power generators, shields. So shields, you can go for like a high regen shield but with no protection, or you can go for a high protection shield, which means you can take a lot more impact but your regen's a lot slower. So that's all up to the player what they want to do depending on their play style.
I got 3 more.
We've also got our mission window, so this is actually changing. We've actually changed this since this was made. We're refining it down to more specific agent style, so you can actually define what kind of missions you want to go to by going to particular people. And these people allow you to go through either full mission stories, or you go through all the mission if you are through the crafting guide. You can go through these different guides. You'll recognise them as you progress in the game. The station is a very good MMO experience because it actually shows you all the MMO mechanics that you expect with a game this time. Again, you can go through buying some ships, so as you go through the game, you'll be able to open up new ships, and you can actually fly all these sort of different cool things. Later on in the game, you'll also be able to gain achievements, so you'll probably get more kills, killing combat, and you'll be able to open up all the ships in the game, so all the AI ships that you see flying around that you really want to fly, eventually you'll be able to fly them by going through and getting the achievements. Then we've got a shop market. That means that you can go in, buy what's already in the stations. That's the player market. The player market is defined by the auction house. We've got an auction system in the game. So you can buy, you can sell. That's like the being a pilot, you're going to have multiple ships, so you can buy as many as you go along. We found that early on when people were swapping ships in and out, they actually wanted to keep their previous ships, so now allow you to do this. You can buy hangar space, you can actually keep a whole range of the ships you want to buy. We've also got a full repair system, so we can go fight, you get injured, damaged, you lose a lot of armour, you lose all your ammo and things like that. You can repair with it on here. We also have repair stations out in space, so if there's not a station nearby, you can actually go to those, or you can repair in space as well. We've got mail systems, we've got voice chat. So we actually have this great voice courtesy of Dolby. We're one of the first MMOs to actually utilise their technology. It's really good multi-channel support, so you can actually have your own private guild channel, you can have your own friends channels, things like that, especially when you party as well. Very useful when you combat as a pilot. So that's all the main things. You can see us hints and tips coming up. Show you a bit of space. Excellent. So this is actually our one-star starter zone. So when you start as this nation, this is the first thing you get met with. So space isn't a boring black hole. It's really interested in effects. We're doing lots of cubicle things with vivid imagery, points of interest, skybox assets. There's a lot of colour. We really like
Can you try the first person view?
Sorry?
No.
First person. So that's our first person view at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's we're actually adding the cockpit view later. So I know that's a question you're all asking, but the cockpit view is coming.
Normally I prefer to always play soft in this mode.
So that was a rough.
Thank you for it.
Very rough. So it's coming.
There are cinematic cameras around?
We can do cinematic camera if you want.
Oh yeah, life is.
Yeah, we can do all this.
Oh, really great environment, yeah. What kind of ship is this?
So this is one of our lightest song fighters. So it's quite nimble. Its loadout is a bit different to like a heavy fighter or one of our sort of big combat fighters. So it's very heavy on the gun side, but they're small guns. We won't put any engines or anything on that at the moment. And it's got a few mod slots as well. So you'll be able to pick this up around level 20. And that's one of our systems designers changed it. This is one of the cap ships, so when you sort of complete the first area, the first tutorial stage, you'll hit this at about level 5. It's pretty basic. It teaches you a little bit about boss fights, stages and things like that. And you'll be able to take this down bit by bit. So if in Final Fantasy, impulse thing, take these guys down. As you see on the right hand side, you've got your objective. It tells you where you are in the stages, what you've got to finish off, what you've got to do. And as you progress through, you'll see different kinds of bosses. So we've got a great type ship, and one of the sets is that it's basically an organic asteroid, and it's just comes out drones and things like that. And what happens? You have to take out fences by fences, then you work your way inside and start taking it out from the inside.
Sorry, could you move to another area? Plane?
So this is a little different. It's,
Thank
as
you.
I said, we go through like different modes, so when you actually fly around, you know where you are. So you have distinct imagery from the game, so you can actually distinguish just by visual cues where you are, what you're doing. So you know if you're in a desert, you know you're in the woods. It's the same thing with Jumpgate. We can make stuff a lot more interesting than just flat space. We also notice we got a lot of Jumpgates fly around, so it's all about quick travel, getting straight to the action as soon as possible. Actually, off some maps as well.
And
so this is Scar. So this is the area where we have a massive conflux influence. This is one of the alien nations in the game. So you notice there's a lot of organic looking asteroids and things here. This is basically the home to the conflux. So this is an anomaly. This is where the conflux used to move from centre to centre. It's the unrefined Jumpgate. Jumpgates are used to are made from these things. So the anomalies are basically refined down to Jumpgate technology. My weapons are pretty weak, so you can take them last day, but we take down either section of the asteroid and you'll open up the inside of it and you'll be able to fight inside, take it out and kill it.